Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, you know, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
The Podcast Playground. Hooray!
You are now entering the Who's House podcast.
Who do we have today on, should I say, on the Who's House podcast? I have actually the winner of the year, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Just walked in from watching Fast and the Furious. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I heard you were like in Times Square watching the preview with Vin Diesel and all those guys. Man. You watch those movies?
I do watch a few of those. I tend to rather live it out on the racetrack. So, for me, that was this weekend at the Daytona 500. It was a lot of Fast and the Furious action going on. Man,
you and Kyle Busch, man, you guys are like the Biggie and Tupac out there. It's like real beef out there, huh?
Yeah,
he's kind of pissed off, huh?
Yeah, he gets frustrated when things don't go his way, but hey, you'll have that. All of us race car drivers definitely, leave it all on the racetrack, and sometimes in interviews right after the race, you get a little fired up. But I had my other buddy Kyle Larson kind of help me shake and bake there on the backstretch and take the lead, and cautions came out at the right time, and we won.
That's kind of cool that you had your partner in crime kind of help you bypass those situations.
Well, at a racetrack like Daytona, you have to have some teammates. Well, we're a single car team. We're a small team. And so I got good friends, which is nice to have.
I mean, even years ago, I remember you were involved with having him crash. Now he must really hate you now. Now that you what? It's just
he did make a big deal. I think that was 2018.
17, 18.
17, 18,
yeah.
I crashed him at Daytona.
Damn, that was,
on accident. On accident. We all... he got crashed again this weekend. It wasn't by me, but you'll have that. This style of racing, that's what's exciting for the fans is we're pushing each other. We're within inches of each other the whole race, and so you're bound to run into somebody and make a mistake every now and then.
It must feel good, having a losing streak since 2017. Whew. Jesus,
yes. Snapped.
That's a long time, man.
Hey, tell me about it. But I will say,
wow.
If it would have been any other race, I would say the wait wasn't worth it. But for the Daytona 500, it was definitely worth it.
You were like Spider-Man. You were climbing
the
gates,
fence. Yeah.
You actually crowd surfed on your own crew.
Yeah.
Which is what I do when I DJ clubs at Hakkasan. I'm like, this guy's like a DJ now, man.
My guys wanted to climb the fence, but I think they looked up at it and I was like, let me do this interview and then we'll go climb the fence. And all of a sudden, I got done with the interview, and they were gone. I think they looked at the fence and said that was too high.
How high did you climb, though? You look like you were really up there.
I went pretty high up there. I don't know how.
Was it like the adrenaline rush of winning?
Yeah, I was pumped. I was ready to go. Did a couple pull-ups when I got to the top.
No way.
Yeah, the crowd, the crowd's above the racetrack, and so I climbed up the fence. I'm like, eye level with the fans, and they were screaming, and I was pumped up. I mean, we had over 10,000 people there. It was the eighth sellout of the Daytona 500 in a row.
My boy was trying to get what do you call those where they have all the trailer camps? It's sold out there too.
Infield was sold out. Everything was sold out.
That's crazy, man. So are you going to sell out the next one? Are you going to win it?
We plan on selling out all of them. And we show up to win every race. We're headed to Fontana, L.A. tomorrow. And
not wasting any time, huh?
We race on Sunday.
Where's your Rolex at?
Got the Rolex here.
Oh, shit. No,
ring
really?
here.
So they give you a Rolex, too?
Yeah, Daytona Rolex.
Can we get our Rolexes together? I have a very...
Yeah. Yeah, we don't play around.
Yo.
NASCAR does not play around.
Isn't it crazy how NASCAR kind of upgraded? Last time I was there, I was with the president. I was hanging with him. They gave me like the suite. I think I was with Pitbull.
Where were you at?
I think I was at the Daytona 500 like years ago, and then I met Michael Jordan. And I never thought
he was there.
I never thought
was he there this year? I'm sure he was.
He was there this year, right?
I mean, he's got a car that races every week, so he's got to go.
I never thought the day I'd see like Michael Jordan over there. Everybody's coming through to see you now, man.
Yeah, I mean, Michael Jordan's a race fan, though. I mean, he had a street bike team. Raced.
Bubba, what's it? Bubba Stewart?
Wallace.
Bubba Wallace, yeah.
Bubba Stewart's a supercross racer, and he was really good.
That's my boy, too.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's at.
He's got a podcast now. I think that's all he does.
Really?
His brother races still.
That is crazy, man.
Yeah.
But, yeah, back to Michael Jordan and all these guys, like, I feel like the whole NASCAR is getting upgraded where you see Daytona and they're bringing out all the rappers now. I think I saw Ludacris. I saw Pitbull.
Everybody loves NASCAR right now. That's a good thing.
Yeah, you're strictly into country.
I'm into whatever.
You're from Mississippi, man.
I am from Mississippi. I do like country music. I'm headed to the Houston Rodeo next weekend.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
So you're really, so you be wearing the hats and all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, shit. I got a little list for you right here. We always do like a versus. If I tell you these two names, you got to pick one, though.
I got to pick one?
Yeah. This is kind of hard. Tim
All
McGraw or Garth Brooks?
Garth Brooks.
Oh, shit, yeah, wasted no time. Luke Bryan or Luke Combs?
Luke Combs.
Oh, my God.
I like Luke Bryan. He's a buddy, though, and he loves NASCAR. They both love NASCAR, so but yeah. I got to go with Luke Combs.
All right, the last one, Willie Nelson or Dolly Parton?
Willie Nelson.
You smoke weed or something, man?
No, I don't. I think that's frowned upon while we go drive, but man, what a legend. Both of them are legends.
Yo, you have the cheat code. You own your own gym. Like, how do you prepare yourself mentally for, especially when you gotta you gotta be physical.
Yep.
You gotta be. It's also like riding or driving 200 miles per hour. How do you prepare for stuff like that? Like,
so I've been racing since I was 5 years old. So I feel like the speed and in the racing portion, like I'm used to. Like the speed is what I've enjoyed my whole life, whether it be dirt bikes, four-wheelers, or actually racing go-karts or full-size cars. And so I feel like I'm used to that, but I train really hard in the gym. I train 5-6 days a week in the gym, do a lot of long workouts, mentally draining. Some of them are sucky, but you got to push through. Our races are long. A lot of our races, I wear a Whoop. They've done some studies that basically our heart pumps the same amount of blood as like a marathon runner because our cars get 130 to 150 degrees middle of the summer, so your body's just trying to cool off. Staying hydrated is super important.
So then you got to deal with that. Do you do yoga?
I do not do yoga. I am not very flexible. I should do yoga. My hamstrings would thank me, but no, I don't.
That is crazy. No yoga, especially like,
Ice baths and hot tubs are definitely beneficial.
Yo, I don't mess with that hot tub. Was it an ice one? You got to sit
the ice bath?
That shit is too much for me, man.
Man, it's mentally tough. You got to get in there and just sit.
I don't know. Maybe because I have the black body. I don't know. My body's like, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't got nothing to do with it.
Shout out to Hardin, Las Vegas, the best dispensary in the world.
Yo, I remember I saw you randomly on American Ninja. You didn't even pass the second obstacle. I was like, what the fuck happened,
the first year, I that log roll was no joke.
Is it really like crazy like that?
That's tough. And then the second time I did it, I made it like 4 or 5 obstacles. Funny story though is my spotter, the one that's telling me where all the cars are. He's like on the tower. His son is like number 2 or number 3 in the world. His name's Bentley, and they do all these. I think he's 9-ish, but in his age group, he's like 3rd in the country.
Holy!
They do a American Ninja Warrior competitions all over the place.
Where are you at? Where do they rate you at?
They're trying to get me to come over there and practice because they saw my performance. So they're like, "Hey, you need some practice."
I can't believe you ran out of gas, man. Like
it was overtime, the longest Daytona 500 we've ever had.
So you took a calculated risk not stopping for that.
My team did. I asked them on the last caution. I said, "Hey, how are we on fuel?" Because I don't have a gas gauge. I have a fuel pressure.
Okay.
And so, like, if it has pressure, then it's obviously good. But there's no, like, hey, you're out of gas.
Well, are you checking for it, or are you just too busy?
I'm just shutting, like under caution, I was just shutting my car off and then coasting and then letting the clutch out and it start back up. So I was saving gas. And I asked the guys, I said, hey, are we good to go on gas? And they didn't say anything. I was like, that means we're close. So as soon as we took the checkered, I basically ran out when I got around to do a burnout. I had no gas.
Wow. Holy.
Yeah.
Damn,
Out.
man. Do you get like, is it like horror when you see like you bypass a crash? Like every time I'm there, I'm watching.
I had a few kind of go
God.
right around me, and I haven't really gone back and watched the whole race, but I do want to go back and look at a few of those instances because I think I missed a few of them by a few inches.
Wow.
So it's a game of inches.
Is it like how do you feel like or you just desensitized over years of driving?
Well, yeah, you're not worried about like crashing and things like that, but you just obviously if you crash, you probably take yourself out of contention for a win, and so that's really all we're thinking about. What
was your worst crash in your career? You remember it?
It was probably a dirt car crash, like back in the day.
Oh wow. Yeah, knock on wood.
Yeah, I mean NASCAR's done a great job with our cars for safety, and dirt track racing is probably a little behind on the safety aspect, and they were open wheel cars, so they like to flip a lot, and those are some pretty tough ones.
Man, I see wifey was all happy, all going crazy, hugging. And
oh
stuff
yeah,
like that. I saw like I think People magazine was like filming your wedding and all this stuff. How much say did you have in that? Did they control everything or?
No, they got a few pictures. They asked us some questions, so we got to see it before it came out.
Oh, okay. So you did it. So you had to approve some of that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we were comfortable with it.
I was like, yo, man, what was your wedding? What was it? Planning request that was non-negotiable.
I would say my wife Madison really. I had a few requests. I wanted to do karaoke, but at the wedding,
snap.
she X'd that. We went to a karaoke bar afterwards, so that was cool. But at the wedding, she didn't let that happen. I got to pick some food. I was kind of like, that was really fun. And then she really handled everything else. She wanted this mirrored aisle. We got married in Charleston, South Carolina. And,
oh, wow.
So
I like Charleston.
Down the whole aisleway was a mirror, so you could see like the big oak trees in the reflection of the aisle. So that was pretty cool.
Very creative, right there.
She was on it.
That was her, or that was you?
That was her.
Oh, wow.
She wanted to have a small wedding, and I was like, no, we're having a throwdown.
You didn't like Lady Gaga over there or anything like that. You didn't bring no celebrities through.
No,
50 Cent didn't come over there to hang out with you, like
no.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's coming to some races though.
Yeah. You being on Eminem's channel, like in Mississippi, there was any rappers you used to listen to, like you used to turn up to, or was it all country?
It was all country.
Little ass town you're from, man.
Yeah, it was all country. I'm from right south of Memphis, so
okay.
I mean, I listen to everything. Yeah, I mean, in the gym, everything goes.
What was the last rap song you listened to? Was it Ice Ice Baby or some shit like that?
No.
Let me find out. You listen. You know what I'm saying?
I don't. My wife does the rap, and
nah, get out of here.
Yeah,
really?
she's more into that. And songs come on, and she sings every word. I'm like, dang. Her range, her broad selection of music.
So if Jay-Z song
wider.
come on, you wouldn't turn up, like
who sings that New York song?
Oh, that's Jay-Z and
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you know
Empire State of Mind. That's the name of it.
See what I'm saying?
See, I know a little bit.
Get out of here, yo! Get out of here, yo! I think he's slick, man. Ricky, get out of here, man.
Sitting courtside.
Shout out to Hardin, Las Vegas, the best dispensary in the world.
So, what's your bucket list this year?
I want to win the Bristol night race.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That is my next. I mean, I want to win this weekend in California, but if I knew I was going to win another one this year and I could hand pick it, I would say the Bristol night race. Yeah, it's a half mile. It's like a Coliseum. It holds 120, 130,000 people or something, and it's intense.
This the last race, which was double overtime, man. That's I guess it helped you.
It did help me.
Yeah.
I needed those extra laps. We weren't We weren't leading at the time of, technically 500 miles, so I needed the overtime. But, I mean, you look at sports. I mean, basketball, football, overtime finishes are exciting. That's what the fans love to see, and our fans got a good show.
Is Daytona 500 considered like the Super Bowl of racing?
The Super Bowl. That's why we get this big ring.
Look at that ring, man.
Yeah.
That shit is slamming, yo. I'm
Yeah,
about to get
so
one made
it
just
is.
for myself.
It's the biggest race of our career. It was of our season. It was the 65th running of the Daytona 500. So there's 65 diamonds on this thing.
That shit is lit right there. Damn, you guys are like rap artists now.
That's right.
Man. You guys are like Gucci man or something. You're like a white Gucci man. You know what I'm saying?
Love it.
Why does social media always hate on you, man? Like, what's up with that, man? Like,
People on social media love to do. I feel like you don't get a lot of.
you're the underdog.
You don't get a lot of
busting your
support on
ass,
social
man.
media. Period. And I'm not saying just me. I think whoever's on social media.
Is it because the usual suspects win more, and then they feel like these new guys they're not trying to hear it, or it's a rough crowd too, man. Like,
when you get other drivers coming out and they talk a lot and they say a few things, and people just run with it. But you know what? It doesn't bother me. So
is it beef like that out there? I've seen like a couple brawls over the years.
I mean, it seems like here lately,
the crews are going at it. Like the crews,
tempers flare more often than not. Now, I felt like we went a time period where everybody kind of stayed straight and narrow, didn't really have any issues. But here lately, it's kind of been a free for all.
I'm just seeing some brawls. I'm like, yo, this is some real shit. I thought it was a hockey.
Yeah, a little hockey action. Yeah. No penalties though.
Man,
for the most part.
There's no penalties at all, huh?
For the most part.
They don't really like find nobody when they brawl.
I grew up dirt track racing, and basically dirt track racing, they're like, look, don't fight in the garage area. If you want to fight, get on the front straightaway. Then at least the fans can see it.
Man, I think
that's a good rule.
I just thought about that. There's no like penalties. So
the races are over. So as long as it doesn't get too out of hand, they know that our emotions, kind of take over.
You had breakfast. How you carry that heavy ass trophy inside? You went to Waffle House?
Waffle House.
You went to Waffle House?
Yeah, why not?
Then you went to the hood spot, yo. This guy, I think this guy is black, man. What's up with this guy, man? That's where we go on the tour, man.
I love Waffle House.
You like Waffle House?
Yeah.
That's like the hood spot. Everybody in there has either been in jail or, all the workers, they're missing teeth and shit. And then you went in, you got my
I went to that Waffle House, I think, twice during the week. And
so you were there during the whole process of like.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
so it's
I
only
grew up
right.
going to Waffle Houses.
That's crazy. That is heavy as hell. You brought the trophy in there?
Yeah, it weighs about 50 pounds.
Damn.
That's not too bad.
What did you eat before you get out of here?
Bacon, egg, and cheese, hash brown bowl with a pecan waffle.
Wow. Damn, pecan waffle. You a little bougie, man.
I mean, I was starving after the race.
Right there,
Starving after the race. All my groceries from our partners at Kroger were fresh out of my bus, out of my motorhome. I had none left, so I had to go eat.
That's crazy, man.
Shout out to Hardin, Las Vegas, the best dispensary in the world.
Fashion-wise, it's full 360 for you guys, man. What suit you got on? Put me up
Shoot,
on,
I don't
put
know.
me
The
up
blue
on
one.
What you got on over there?
It's got my name in it.
Damn, this is couture. It's like exclusive.
Yeah. You like the little cowboy
I love it.
action in the inside of it.
Damn, you
Little
guys
bandana style in the inside.
You guys came a long way, man, because they used to wear I remember I used to interview the winners every year. They come with like T-shirts and
we try to
jeans
freshen up. I was just at NASDAQ, so
Man,
I don't think they would have appreciated a hoodie walking into NASDAQ, ringing the opening bell. So we dressed for the occasion.
When am I gonna see a number 47 piece, like a little chain or something, get number 47?
Got a cross. Don't have a 47 yet, but maybe I'll get one with some diamonds on it next. So.
Oh, you see, this guy got too much swag for me, man. One of my you obviously love country, but Biggie and Tupac are iconic. If you would choose one, who would it be before you disappear, Biggie or Tupac?
Man, probably Biggie.
Probably
Biggie because when he sings, I feel like it's like he's got a mouthful of peanut butter, and I love peanut butter.
I love this guy, man.
Jokes Up Ice Cream Dispensary is the #1 cannabis dispensary in Studio City and Los Angeles. offering the highest quality and the best prices on ice cream cannabis. Jokes Up Ice Cream and Wicked will release Houdini this month.
The new year is all about new beginnings and fresh starts. This year, resolve to treat every inch of your skin to silky, smooth hydration with Osea's best-selling Undaria Algae Body Butter. Luxuriously rich but never greasy, this TikTok-famous body butter is clinically proven to visibly firm skin and provide 72 hours of continuous hydration. Start your year fresh with clean vegan skincare from Osea. Get 10% off your first order site-wide with code GLOW at OseaMalibu.com.
It is Ryan here, and I have a question for you. What do you do when you win? Like, are you a fist pumper, a woo-hooer, a hand clapper, a high-fiver? I kind of like the high-five, but if you want to hone in on those winning moves, check out Chumba Casino. At ChumbaCasino.com, choose from hundreds of social casino-style games for your chance to redeem serious cash prizes. There are new game releases weekly, plus free daily bonuses, so don't wait. Start having the most fun ever at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.